Today we're eating the baby. No. Start again. Today we're making roasted cauliflower soup. Reason being, the baby is the same size as a cauliflower. This week. This week? Yeah, this week. So, to celebrate the fact that the baby is literally this size, we're making a good roasted cauliflower soup. So for that, whiskas. No. Don't you think that's a bit too small for you? You know you have water, right? Dude, you have water. Can you please stop? No. Whiskas. You have water, okay? My trusty assistant. So, for the soup, we need 1 large cauliflower. It's quite tiny, but doesn't matter. 3 tablespoons olive oil, 1 medium red onion, 2-3 garlic cloves, 4 cups vegetable broth, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, or just a pinch, and a few leaves of parsley for garnish. Let's start. So, to start with, cauliflower, onion, and garlic. No, actually to start with, we need to preheat the oven to 220 degrees. I forgot to do that. So, we take the cauliflower, upside down, cut in half, cut in 4ths, and then chop just big chunks and put them on a line baking tray. 3-4 garlic cloves, depending on how much you like, in the tray. Skim on. Good dollop of olive oil over them. Salt. Remember to take the cap off. And a dash of pepper. And in the oven goes for about 30 minutes, 25-30 minutes. Take a red onion, chop it, medium heat, about 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Onion goes in, salt goes in, some pepper, a touch of chili flakes, just a little bit. Okay. And we get these nice and brown and golden. Okay. And then we add the cauliflower. The cauliflower looks good. Just a bit more. Onions are almost done. Cauliflower almost done. Cauliflower is done. And now we're just gonna add the cauliflower to the pot. We add the stock. We squeeze out the garlic. This is gonna give an awesome flavor. I'm gonna save a few pieces of cauliflower for decoration purposes only. Putting everything in here. You should mash it up a bit so that it's easier when you're going to use the stick blender. You don't have those big chunks to work with. I know it looks like a mess right now, but trust me, in the end it's going to look amazing. Boil covered for about 10 minutes. Okay, so our soup is done boiling. As you can see, it looks like a mess. Bear with me, it's gonna look good. So, I take it to the bench. I prefer lime instead of lemon, to be honest, that's my personal preference. But, we put a lemon or lime juice, about 2 tablespoons, in my case half a lime. Now, we add the balsamic. That's about right. Add the butter and blend away.
I know I shouldn't mention this, and most likely you already know, but please be careful when you're using a stick blender. You're blending up molten lava at this point, so it's really dangerous. Seriously, please be careful.
Halfway there, you stop. Add the nutmeg. Just a tiny bit of nutmeg goes a long way. Yeah. If you like more, you add more after, but start with a little bit. Nutmeg is quite powerful usually, especially when it's fresh. Okay. We taste. Perfect. Just because I wanted a bit more creamy, I'm gonna add a bit more butter. Okay, now we let it rest for a couple of minutes while we make some croutons. We need something to dip in. Let's make them. Okay, so now for the croutons, we need garlic butter, and a easy way to make garlic butter, or I should say a lazy way to make garlic butter, is to use the spreadable butter, the one you put on the bread in the morning, for example. Take like 2 healthy teaspoons of margarine. We need 1 clove of garlic, tiny whisk to combine. Need a dash of chili, a dash of pepper, and of course a dash of salt, maybe a bit more, and mix, and we're done. That's a nice and quick way to make garlic butter. Now we need, of course, bread, and we're gonna get, I don't know, a few healthy slices. That should be enough. So before everything, we need to butter the bread. Baking tray, lined again with some paper, and then we're gonna cut the bread longwise, like this, and place it on the tray. The reason we're cutting it like this is just so that we have a nice breadstick that we can dip into our soup. The bread should be butter side up, and we take this bad boy and put it in the oven for about 5 minutes max on 220 degrees, as it was for the cauliflower. Okay. So the bread is done. Nice and golden. Now it's time to plate this bad boy. Let's see what she thinks. Here you go.
Ooh, it looks so fancy. Is it scary? Smells good.
Let's see how it is. Awesome. That's the shit. Time to eat lunch. Hope you try it. Recipe in the description. Bye.